JB. You see how projection works?
I am.
Do you realize that we have legitimately probably the two nicest people ever on this app on our stage right now with Marshall Rankin and Holly Dolly? These are like the two nicest people you ever see on this app.
Shout out to Holly.
Marshall ain't very nice. You hear the shit he talks about me? He's a fucking piece of shit is what he is.
With him to know Marshall's got a very good soul. You know,
he doesn't have a good soul. He's an alcoholic meth head and a washout.
At least that's how he presents on the app.
Oh, he's even better in real life, Nye, because I had a family issue down in Texas, and I called Marshall, and Marshall got on that shit with the quickness, and he helped get somebody out of ice that shouldn't have been there.
What?
So the person you hear on the app is 100% better off the app, I promise you.
Always glad I was able to help, JB.
You can't make this shit up, people. That's why I record it. Because it is so stupid. It's like people on a TV show who don't want to be on a TV show, but they act like they're on a TV show.
And we still can't get Pepe in the room. This is crazy.
He's not coming. But listen, let's see if we can break the record.
Okay, I'm going to restart some of these lives.
Rejoin
the live.
Hell, why stop at 11? Let's do a nice, even 12. A nice.
I'm gonna leave out and come back. Anonymous.
Hey, you know, the crazy part is, we know he's one of those anonymouses, yet he won't come in here not anonymous.
See, JB stirs the pot with this Roger Mayhem doxing video that he supposedly wants, because he knows that in the video, Pepe doesn't do what he claims he says he does. So he just keeps stirring the pot with it, and it's basically a false accusation.
On that stage, and they start talking shit, you were like, and I heard you say it, I'm not having any part of this.
But see, then Pepe will create a room defending himself, and then he'll dox JB, and the whole thing just starts over again. It's cyclical.
It's like, I mean, the topic looked interesting, and I wanted to talk about the topic.
Bima, you should help me with my campaign, because like we're actually moving forward, and we're getting closer, and we've got like 45 more days to do this. But you could help me fundraise. You could help me onboard people, because I have to onboard petition circulators, signers.
Anybody in the gay community, I find that Pepe's probably like a 5'6", no taller than that, I promise you. Closeted, angry gay man that doesn't like heterosexual men that are strong and lead conversations the way they should be led. But that's just my opinion.
Don't upset Slippers!
Hey, talking about homosexuals, here I am. Hi, everyone. I'm just listening for now. I'm drinking my tea. You know, I went to church today. I'm having a good...
We love you, Nicholas. We love you. We love you, Nicholas.
I found this really... JB, I know
you hear that?
But I found this really good...
He loves you. He loves you.
The service today, and I'm just in a good vibe. So,
was it Protestant or was it Catholic?
No, it's just open. It's just a Christian church. They don't have a specific.
So non-denominational.
Yeah.
Wait, was it singing?
Yeah, there was some singing, but the message of so it was a pastor's wife who was up there speaking today, and her message was just about like faith and putting your life in the hands of God and just like not trying to control life and every aspect of life, and I just found it to be very impactful and powerful. But I know this is not a religious room.
I'm calling bullshit. You don't let your life go away. Don't put it in the hands of nobody. You better take control of it.
But God has a plan for you, Akima. You just gotta trust.
No, I believe in God, but He don't have a plan.
Hey, service.
Hold on.
I sent you a message. Was it on YouTube? Okay, I sent you a video to
Hundreds of Pepe videos.
The rest will be back.
The Pepe comedy show, I like to call it. It's pretty controversial, but it's somewhat entertaining and comical. See how
Pepe's God. This is hilarious.
Let me listen to this quickly. For a few minutes.
I will try. I'm at the grocery store, but yeah, I'm here.
See how we go.
Wait, are you buying beers?
No, I'm buying some Jameson and some fruit.
Sounds like a good Sunday night at your house.
Damn, I wish I had some Jameson right now. I have no booze. I'm like down to one last sip of some nasty drink I made that was the last of this. What do you make martinis out of?
Vodka or gin?
Yeah, but what do you mix with vodka?
Vermouth?
Yeah, I had a little left. I poured it in and I mixed it with
Hey, Holly, I'm gonna go listen to this clip, but I have a question for you. Have you tried Jameson Orange yet?
No.
Yeah, I think it just came out. Supposedly it's really good. I don't drink, but I heard it's pretty good.
Huh. I bet I'd like it.
No, I can't bring Kitover up. If you want to be my guest, I'm gonna go listen to this clip.
Let's have
I'll be honest, it's weird to be on Clubhouse. I'm always sipping on something when I'm here. Like to me, it's like it just goes well together. I don't drink heavily, but like I'm a sipper. You know, like I could sip on one drink for many, many hours. You know, but now that it's coming to the end of this drink, I'm kind of like.
Oh, I'm a drinker. You stick a drink in front of me, I can drink that thing in about 30 seconds, no matter what the drink is.
Are you an alcoholic, Marshall?
Am I an alcoholic? No. Can I drink that quickly? Yes.
I feel like most guys are.
I don't know if that's healthy. Like, alcohol in itself is not healthy, but like drinking that alcohol that fast, I don't know. That can't be.
That's why I don't do it very much, Nick.
Oh, okay, that's good.
A lot of
like I have a driver's license with a black eye because I fucking on a Young Republican thing fell off the scooter, got a black eye, lost my lugs, a whole bunch of shit, and so I decided I wasn't gonna drink that much anymore, and so I haven't since. But
yeah, Sarah told us all about that. How embarrassing! God, that must have been embarrassing. Isn't that embarrassing? A young Republican crashing, being intoxicated.
Wait! You think it's embarrassing for young Republicans to drink? You have not been paying any attention to the young Republicans in your state.
Yeah, that was a weird. Like we know
young
how to party.
Republicans in your state are a fucking drinking club, and they've been a drinking club for 50 years. They get people involved and that pass them off to campaigns, but like the whole thing is being in a fucking drinking club. That's what it is.
Hey, just look at Matt Gaetz.
Hell yeah.
Matt Gaetz doesn't know.
We know how to party over here. But no, Marshall, I mean, a lot of guys are binge drinkers. They drink so fast. I noticed that.
Marshall laughed. I think he went to go grab a drink.
What the fuck?
I'm still speaking. Do not interrupt me.
The Coke, like I can't hardly finish it. I just drink so slow. So.
What's your favorite cocktail, Holly?
Hey, Holly, you just sounded like me when people talk over you. Say, what the fuck?
I actually appreciated it, Holly.
What's your favorite cocktail, Holly?
What I also was gonna say real quick. Oh, go ahead, Holly. Go ahead.
Oh no, my favorite cocktail. I do like a dirty martini with blue cheese stuffed olives. I guess.
Ooh, that's a good. That's the best choice, I think.
So there is science to validate what you're like eating slowly. So apparently it takes a little bit for your gut to tell your brain that it's full. So eating slower actually gives the body more time to process the food, and therefore you feel full with less food, and you don't overeat as much. So there is actually like eating and drinking a lot slower is actually good for you.
I'd like to talk about the title of the room.
John, let me ask you a question, John. You have a room going right now called In the Muff?
Yeah, I've got a room called Chillism Brain Rot Clowns because I was making fun of the Chillism 4.0 people.
No, do you have a room called In the Muff?
I have a house called In the Muff. I don't have a room called In the Muff.
But you're running that room right now, I'm asking.
Yeah, the name of the room is Chillism Brain Rot Clowns. Bima, because Bima's in there. I see what you're saying. Okay.
I threw her out of here. She's not welcome in my space. She's a lunatic.
She's got to go to the subspecies space where I record, cretins on this app. But I want to talk about the room title, Your Ship is Sinking.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, it's like Jonas and the whale, the whole bringing problems instead of peace. But I would just ask the moderators for 60 seconds of your time to read a poem, and I can bring the peace.
I moved them.
JB.
He kicked me, Vima. He kicked me.
I moved them.
Oh, okay.
They can't take somebody reading poetry.
JB.
Meanwhile, they want to waste all their time.
He said poem. Goodbye.
You know what happens with him? Sometimes I can tolerate his poems when they are actually 60 seconds, but then he'll go on one of these poem tirades that'll be like 6 minutes long. And yeah, I haven't eaten. I'm hangry. So, John, respectfully, no poems tonight. Go to Pepe's room. He needs a poem. He needs some meditations.
All right. Well, let's see what Pepe's doing. Does Pepe have a room open?
All right. I think this room has run its course.
It's over.
Open. I can mark Holly, and Dawn, and you guys can have it to yourselves. Anybody?
See, JV doesn't get the satisfaction that he wants. He wants to. This is like King of the Castle or King of Clown House. It's like if you can bring receipts, maybe you have something extra, but it's all just ephemeral and disappears room to room to room. It's pathetic.
15 minutes. I challenge Pepe to a debate. He wants to have rules like this is the Republican convention and the Democratic convention, and we need moderators. How about just you and me, Pepe? You fucking vagina. Bring it. Let's go. What you want?
JV can't get the satisfaction he's looking for. And Pepe is gone. Like in the white America house that he has.
Hi, guys. I just stumbled. I just logged on to Clubhouse. Been watching the football game, and the title of the room got my attention. And
Jane wants to say something. Hello, Jane.
Headline article about the.
Are you enjoying the drama, Jane? Yeah. Oh, they boomed the room. Jay Fresco boomed the room. Jay Fresco boomed the room. Holy shit. He didn't want to listen to fucking Anson talk about the fucking North Korean Special Forces incursion.
He retired in the 80s.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
He's going around saying how many people. I'm one of them. You owe me an apology. And I'm like, well, no, I do not, sir.
Wait, he said that to you?
He said it to many people.
Oh.
He goes around attempting to extract justice apologies, I guess.
That's funny. Bima, what's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. You know what's fascinating to me? So the whole JB Bima situation just evolved out of that one day that we were on stage. You know, El Normo comes into the room, says that there's sex trafficking conversations going on in Amir's room, and then JB came onto the stage and you had made the comment, you said, speaking of sex trafficking, and then I, after you say that, I'm just like, because JB started to like freak out. I hope you have this room recorded. And then I had said, because he was getting French, he was going after you. He was saying mother, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, hold on. Don't just go, don't think that it's only Kitover. This has been circulating for a while now. I got your article, like everybody, a lot of people got. After that day, he has gone on just like this crazy, like, I don't know. He just, you hear him, I'm crazy, I'm a lunatic, I'm the top 10 pieces of shit, right? Mind you, I've never said anything insulting to him directly. I've never said anything bad about him to his face, ever. Everything that gets back to him is word of mouth, right? And now it gets even crazier. You know Rich?
Yeah.
So him and Jacobus, there was this whole thing with Pepe, Roger, and JB. Rich was at the center of it, and he orchestrated the whole thing. He admitted it. And you have him on recording saying this.
I know, but that's just Rich in his little brain, unless he's telling you what he did. What did he do?
No, he did. He sent, He is the one who doxed JB. He's the one who doxed Roger. Did you know that?
That makes sense. Yeah, I believe that. But how did he do it? What did he say? What room was it? Like, was it with Pepe?
No. It was not with Pepe. What he did was he sends the information he DMs people, specific people that he knows are loudmouths, and he gives them the information and lets them do the chaos work. That's what he admitted. Like we have him like recorded saying this.
Yeah, I know.
So
I heard him say that the other day.
He's taken multiple opportunities to take his crown to say, I've orchestrated all of this. I'm so proud. I got Pepe. He gets kicked off. He keeps getting clipped 100 times. I got Roger kicked off the app. I got JB kicked, and he's like, and this is what I do. I'm a chaos creator. And then how I got pulled into the center of it, I went to Chillism one day, and Jacobus and Rich are in there, and a couple other people, and they're like, oh, Beamer's going to be mad at you, Jacobus. And I'm just like, what did you do? And he said that, so he was in the room with JB and Adams, and apparently some screenshot of Adams, some secret thing got out, which Rich was the one who had it, and he's the one who sent it to Pepe, and Pepe's the one who sent it to Jacobus, and Jacobus put it as his PTR. But it got out that I did it because Jacobus blamed it on me, just randomly. And so then I said, just like completely, like, just, I had nothing to do with it. I got blamed for it before I even knew what it was. And I asked him, I said, why did you do that? Like, why would you put it on me? And he's like, there had to be a sacrificial lamb to save Chosen, so why not you? He's like, you're forgiving, you'll get over it, no problem. He's like, you gotta be kidding me. So I've got thrown into this, and I got accused of doing all of this. I mean, I've never doxed anybody. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And the way that, I mean, JB, I don't even know if he knows why he hates me so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, it is what it is. I don't think anybody's suffered any repercussions from any of this. It's all just pot stirring, and people are having fun creating the dopamine. I hope people think that this is a game and not literal, because this isn't the real world. You're not shaking palms and, meeting people. Howard, welcome to Chillism Brain Rot Clowns. How are you, Howard?
Doing good, John. Yourself?
I'm doing good. We just came back from a mission on the campaign where we generated a lot of signatures, and we were on NPR, and it comes out Monday.
Good job. And I heard you were down in Bloomington. Way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to joke about that. I didn't hear that.
No. So, John, Scott Jones called me a jerk about 4 weeks ago. Can you pull that tape on it, please? I need to cease.
You want to talk about a snake? He's a real snake. He's that slippery little, individual who loves to play both sides of the fences, but he's only on one side. That's the kind of guy he is. But I can't pull that for you, obviously. I mean, it would be impossible for me to find where that is exactly. That's the thing, is people want to use their memories on this app all the time and run their memory as opposed to being in the now. The greatest thing about recording Clubhouse is you can just let it go. Just let it appear, drift away, and then the next day it appears again and just drifts away. But, that's the thing, is people call me crazy for recording all of this. It's like, why are people coming here and talking all the time but not creating a product? I went to a farmer's market and I see how hard people work to create all these products, they sell at the farmer's market. I'm creating product for the global digital community, of consumers. There's no inventory. It's just gigabyte transfer. So it's like, I think what I'm doing is pretty smart compared to a lot of people who come here and just get angry all the time, road rage, and project on me everything, that they wish they were doing with their life onto me.
It's a good point, John, and you very much, and not that I totally agree with everything you're doing, but you definitely have a mind of an entrepreneur. And a lot of times entrepreneurs are like the least popular, and everyone's around you telling you that there's no way you're going to succeed, but you've got to have that inner belief and that vision. And no one can take away your vision, that's for sure.
Well, see, it is a vision in a way, but at the same time, I mean, I'm just mirroring, what other people are doing. And I don't know, to me, it's fun. I feel like this is the next level game theory in communication, relationships, maybe compression or consolidation. So, but see, I want to read all the time. That's what I would prefer we were all doing, that we were actually educating each other as opposed to screaming at each other. So that's, really my bait and switch for everybody is, hey, can I read a poem to you? Can I read a page from a book? Because I am trying to help people and help myself in the process. But, recording the drama is a little bit like television because, you spend a lot of time watching television and movies over the years. And I see that this experience, in a way, is kind of like the same thing because if you never met anybody from this app or had any interaction with them or any kind of process or business or anything, it's a little bit like just listening to an audiobook. And it's the dumbest audiobook you could have ever chosen in the audiobook store. So the joke's on you. But see, I'm recording it all, and in a way, I'm creating like a parallel society to the app itself on YouTube and creating a very lazy man's network of individuals that I'm connected to because they know that they're in my recordings. And if they come on this app, there's a very high probability that they're going to be on YouTube. And I think a lot of people like that. Some people hate it, but some people like the fact that I'm publishing their show. And Pepe is probably one of them because being a pathetic loser, and having somebody record everything you do and say is probably pretty entertaining to that individual. But I would just submit that he is a racist, bigoted, low IQ schmuck who loves to hear his own voice. And that's not projection. I think I'm accurately describing Pepe without projecting myself. So now that we've gotten through all of that, does anybody want to hear a 60-second poem?
Go for it.
Okay, this is called There's Nothing Ahead by Rumi. Lovers think they're looking for each other, but there's only one search, wandering. This world is wandering that, both inside one transparent sky. In here, there is no dogma and no heresy. The miracle of Jesus is himself, not what he said or did about the future. Forget the future. I'd worship someone who could do that. On the way you may want to look back, or not, but if you can say there's nothing ahead, there will be nothing there. Stretch your arms, take hold of the cloth of your clothes with both hands. The cure for pain is in the pain. Good and bad are mixed. If you don't have both, you don't belong with us. When one of us gets lost, is not here, he must be inside us. There's no place like that anywhere in the world. Okay, this one's called Walking Out of the Treasury Building. Lord, the air smells good today, straight from the mysteries within the inner courts of God. Grace like new clothes thrown across the garden. Free medicine for everybody. The trees in their prayer, the birds in praise, the first blue violets kneeling. Whatever came from being is caught up in being, drunkenly forgetting the way back. One man turns and sees his birth pulling separate from the others. He fills with light, and colors change here. He drinks it in, and everyone is wonderfully drunk, shining with his beauty. Can't really say that I feel the pain of others, when the whole world seems so sweet. Face to face with a lion, I grow leonine. Walking out of the Treasury building, I feel generous. Anyone still sober in this weather must be afraid of people, afraid what they'll say. Enough talking. If we eat too much greenery, we're going to smell like vegetables. So what'd you think about those poems? Mysterious? Mystical? Illuminating?
What did you take from them? Either of them. Start with the first one.
Rumi mostly deals with the self, and they're fun. I mean, I'd have to go through them again to like point out some, observations, but those are kind of just like fun little poems, I would say, in a way. They're mystical, and they're supposed to be illuminating. That's why I said that. But I could also read you some Bible flashcards. You get criticized on this app for everything you say, everything you do. And that's a Zen saying is, it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That's life. You're damned if you're silent. You're damned if you speak. So that's the way things go. But the greatest thing about recording myself is any accusations that people make against me, even though they may make me angry at times, it's all on live stream. So it's like, I don't have to worry about it because I'm so transparent that nothing sticks to me, because all I have to do is say, hey, go to my YouTube. Everything I hear, everything I say on here, I live stream it face to face. So it clears up a lot of drama for me that essentially I can laugh at everybody because I don't have to worry about, their accusations or their slanders, their libels, their defamations. It's a quick, easy way to use the app. And I'd say most people should do that in life. The thing about social media is most people are so concerned about their employer and having any personality on the internet and saying anything which is controversial, amateurish, or childish, that no one wants to risk their credibility or their professionalism by being a dissenter, a complainer, or a criticizer on the internet, because it's too detrimental to one's standing. Because if you get Googled and somebody attaches you to your employer, you're fucked. So we have a surveillance society embedded within the social media industrial complex, which really is probably preventing a lot of social change. And X is that good example where that's the only platform that has opened up where you can criticize the government, but also do it anonymously. So it's not just the government, it's everything, But anyways, Bima, any other questions, thoughts, ideas, or opinions in chillism, brain rot clowns?
No, I don't think so.
I think we ran the full circle here. We did it again, ladies and gentlemen.
Today, every day, I do like a diary. I do like a slow stitch. So I take just a piece of fabric, I cut 4x4, 4x4 inches, so it's like a square, and I decorate it. I'll just embroider it with a particular leaf or flowers or something that I found today.
Yeah, there's...
Wait, hold on. Pepe's got a new room going, Pepe. Bima.
The ass-kissing part doesn't make sense because Adams and I were never, enemies.
Damn, there are so many Anons in this room right now. It's hilarious.
We were all friends with him, so
Bima, go in there and tell them what you just told me. It'll help clear this up for them.
What's going on?
It's called. It's in White America, the house, and the name of the room is There Is No Clip.
I don't know, but it is silly, very silly. But what's really funny is that.
What do you want, Jarl? I heard you say you're a communist socialist today. How pathetic. When did your dick shrivel up and fall off and you grew a pussy, Jarl? When did your pussy grow in?
Once he ended up cut the, whoever
Dude,
came
are
into
you
this
Kitover?
room,
Just what I was curious about.
and then we're talking.
Oh, you got a brain. You think?
Chat, I'm talking from on the stage, and then he
So
comes on stage and we start talking.
Like, how many views do you get off this? Do you make money?
Yeah.
All of this
And we're running for Congress, and we raised $600. What's up, Bima?
The drama between JB and myself.
Right, but you've been doing this for like thousands of hours, and you've only raised $600.
Go
ahead, Bima. We don't need Jarl's negativity here. Go ahead, Bima.
Where's the room?
It's in the house White America, unless you're blocked from it, or somebody's got you
What's
blocked.
your YouTube channel that you're reposting all this onto?
Just click my profile, Jarl. You know how the internet works? I don't have time to explain to you how to do things, dude.
So
I thought it was funny because
we were talking about that girl that got stabbed in Charlotte, and then when he came in the room, like naturally the conversation started between.
You want to do a fundraiser for me, Jarl, or you just want to sit here and Q&A me and roast me?
That was not why we opened up.
I'm just trying to understand the weird, recording other people's rooms like this.
Weird!
JB, however.
I'm just trying to understand.
Weird! Very stubborn.
I love it when people use the word weird. That's like the lowest form of evidence I've ever heard. Weird! You know what, Jarl? You might be weird, Jarl.
Yeah, I am weird. Everyone on this app is a little bit weird, or odd, or strange. Choose your word. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, how? I'm looking at your website. I don't see a link to your YouTube channel. Like, what's the point of all this?
Said that they weren't going to
recording rooms.
Talk about me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my life, Jarl. It wasn't exactly how I planned everything.
You think I'm like insulting you? I'm just trying to understand. Like, what are you doing? What is the point of all this?
You just have to look at my YouTube to figure it out.
This from the get-go.
Okay. I'm trying to find it.
I've said it in my rooms that I would make.
It's in my profile.
Show the fucking.
There's a link to my YouTube in my profile.
If I'm lying, you guys said you had the clips. Then sometimes, I'd hear you, one of them like kind of say.
I don't know how it works. I only see a link to your website.
And it's just, I thought you guys had.
Oh, there's a second link. You gotta click the down button.
They admit that they do not have clips. Nye, she said, we just need to find the smoking gun, the clips. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do.
I can't get in the room. They got me blocked.
John Kitover,
can you do us a favor? Link to your YouTube page.
Hold on. Rich, don't interrupt me like that. She's going to do it. It doesn't matter. Just let me run the show.
Let me run the show. See?
Dude, stop. Now, when it comes to... See, because I lose my train of thought. That's why I'm like, I get really pissed off when people do that.
It's so stupid.
God damn, what was I saying? Dude,
you can't even maintain a fucking coherent thought.
No, I said find the smoking gun.
So Pumpkin is a new profile for Rich.
And so I ended up, so basically they said that, they either say they had them or, it was recorded. We just need to find it with John Kitover. John Kitover goes on stage and he says, yeah, dude, it wasn't recorded. I don't have a clip of it. Amazing. So the clip doesn't exist. Now, mind you, I know the clip doesn't exist because I never said any of that shit. Never said it. So if I know that I never said a name of an employer, never said a name of a family member, if I never said your address.
So Bima is about to drop the bomb that it was Rich, and Rich is going to take claim for doxing all these people and giving their information to chaos agents here on the app.
Somebody off the app had, had access to
you're probably going to think I'm trying to make fun of you or whatever. There's no one in the room, right? It's not like I'm trying to look cool or anything. But
no, there's people watching the YouTube live.
I said, he sounds
I
like
doubt that. You have no views on any of your videos, dude. There's literally nobody watching anything you post ever. Actually,
Jarl, when did your penis fall off of your? When did your penis fall off, Jarl? When did your pussy grow in? I just want to know.
Like if somebody was to say,
so I can hear you on your YouTube
if I was to say,
channel. I'm the only viewer.
Okay, then it's you, Jarl.
About somebody.
That's okay. I'm just here to record the drama. I got 2 people watching me on YouTube right now.
Like, dude, I know that person's family. Like, this person has a lot of mental issues, yada, yada, yada. That's not doxing. No, you could say that's revealing information that people don't, she wouldn't want to hear. But
Jarl, is there anything else you want to know about how I'm using my cell phones? Anything else I can help clear up for you on how to use the internet, Jarl?
Of course, I never did anything like that. But we find
You good, Jarl? You good? There's nothing else? You good?
Never existed.
Yeah, I'm just so interested. You're like a really interesting character.
I thought it was funny.
Well, I'm running for Congress. You would hope your local congressman is an interesting person coming up with innovative solutions.
Weeks of accusing me of being a doxer when I did not dox. And then today, you reveal you have no receipts. How does it feel? There's no clips. Okay.
So, Bima and Pumpkin are about to drop the truth. See, Dr. Adams? Dr. Adams is in the chat. This is awesome.
You're recording and me doxing.
Look at this. This was so. Why are you so depressed? Because again, you know that you got caught.
No, well, I mean,
you did dox. Alan, I'm literally dating a celebrity. Slippers is dating a celebrity? None of anyone's business, but I definitely got invited to the Emmys this year. You're still complaining about this shit?
Especially when I first came in.
For 1 hour and 40 minutes, and you got 2
let's
views.
See.
Isn't that interesting, Jarl?
I don't know. It is.
Why would I do all of this for no views?
I feel like you're genuine. I don't know.
Maybe I'm an artist, Jarl. Maybe I'm a great artist who's been yet to be discovered by big critics, so I can get paid for doing what I'm doing and have a huge catalog with 25,000 videos on YouTube, 25,000 videos on Instagram, all over X, all over Clownhouse, Jarl. We're everywhere.
All right. Good luck with the.
Thanks, Jarl. Take care and have a good life. Bye, Jarl.
Never have the receipts. That's the entire modus operandi of the left. They accuse, and then when they're actually pinned down to it, they can't produce anything. And when you produce the receipts, they outright lie.
This is very funny. All right, I hope you've enjoyed Chills and Brain Rot. I'm going to start a new room, Ben. We're going to try to go in this one.
Similar thing where we call out bullshit when we see it, and we both have gotten heat. Okay, for what we've said about certain statements, whatever, and today was another day like that with me, but that's besides the point. The point is, it can be upsetting, but the fact is that's the way it usually works, and no one is surprised that they don't have the receipts, because that's how they operate.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I'm trying to sync my fucking iCloud bullshit so I can play it on my computer. It'll take a minute. But I got somebody to try to talk with comedy gold. And so yeah. You a fucking vagina. I know you're like 5'5", 5'6". Motherfucker, I'm 5'11". Okay, like an average height person. I'd be a little short than average, little shorter than average, maybe in Holland, but it's slightly taller than average in some other countries, like the country you claim to have.
Adams is so funny.
I do believe that just from looking at your photos, something tells me I'm a few inches taller than you. Homosexual. However, I don't think you really want to talk about sexual. Devious sexual activity, given the charges you've discussed before in the past. I don't have the same problems as you, bro. You said, be a man, come on, stand on the square, come debate me, just man on man. I'm pretty sure you would be the one holding the mod badge the whole time. So let me one up you, pussy. Come on my stage, and I'll give you a mod badge while clearing my stage. Okay, literally. Okay, mano y mano. And I'm guessing because I'm a vagina, because I wasn't gonna fall for your stupid shit. I'm a pussy, or actually, you're a big vagina. If you're gonna accuse me of being a vagina for not going into your room, would be the two of us, and only you had a mod badge. But I'm offering you a mod badge. I'm guessing that makes you a even bigger vagina. And also, why you know that KP and Sig wanted us to squash all of the fighting that we were having. They wanted to intervene. They weren't taking sides. And they publicly told you this and myself this. Sig said he would debate, or not debate. He would moderate the two of a sit down between the two of us. He said you flaked out. You bitched out basically. Now, why would you want a moderator? Well, that way you can't bully behind a mod badge. Hello. Going up on your stage where you're the only moderator? I mean, is that smart? No, of course not. But you are. We all know that and let me just say this: say that you'll go, or say that you'll let Sig mod a room where it's just the three of us on stage. You won't do it. The reason why is you're gonna go with narratives. He's fucking with family here. He's fucking with my kids. Okay, I'm gonna ask the same question. Just like how you admitted tonight. There's no clip. You don't have the receipts. I'm gonna say, show me the receipts. Show me where I mentioned a family member's name. Tell me one family member that I named. What did I say about your family?
You never did.
Yes, and so he's going to have to answer those questions, because when he does his response rooms, he never addresses those questions.
Yeah,
That's because they don't exist. And it's never happened.
JB's just trying to stay relevant, dude. That's all he's saying.
Well, I know. He lost the keys to healthy debates, and now he's fuming mad. And he was grifting off of the Jews on this app, and the Jews kind of realized, just like Million Man Marathon, just like all of the other ones, you're just kind of not. And you know why you lost your admin privileges from healthy debates? It had a lot more to do with. But you ended up saying you were going to open a room about the quote-unquote Jewish mafia on Clubhouse, but then you bitched out and made a room about a different topic because you got scared. You didn't want that smoke now, did you? Because you knew, and I knew this as I caught wind of it, because I overheard people talking, and I believe that individual showed up in one of your spaces, and you know who I'm talking about. And you know he'll get you clipped faster than a motherfucker. You kind of realize you don't want that smoke. Why didn't you stand on your square? Why didn't you call out the Jewish mafia? The Jewish mafia on the air. Yeah, the Jew. I guess with healthy debates. I'm not going to repeat what was told to me. But I mean, yeah, you were grifting awfully hard after October 7th, weren't you? You finally found a fucking audience that would listen to you. Then a couple of them disagree with you, and you want to start running your fucking mouth about Jews. Oh, gee, why did they turn in on me? I don't know. Was there a fucking weasel? Why else?
Because he crashed out and said you can shove the fucking Jews up your ass.
I mean, apparently he's a Jew. Right. Nobody buys that.
German.
Nobody buys that he's a Jew. I guess you can identify as one, just like you identified as Italian. You know what's really funny? Is that despite me completely tearing down, he's like, you guys want to look at my ancestry and stuff. Then he deflects to Brad. He says, he has like the most German last name. He's not Irish. Hey, asshole. You have to deflect because you know, and I know, you are not Italian. You're a faker. You're not some fucking swarthy guinea, okay? That was, one of the cool kids in Brooklyn. You're just not. You were one of the cool thugs. You were one that had to resort to, finding really, shitty and just horrible ways to make fucking money. You're not even a gangster. Just like Ori, the guy that was locked up that was, I guess connected with the mafia. I should play that clip. JB, he wasn't a gangster. He tried coming to my places. I told him he's not a gangster. He couldn't catch shit. They're standing 5 feet in front of him. And this is like, he's making a play on your name, Ketchikon. He's basically like letting everybody know you're not a gangster, because you're not. You're a fucking bitch, punk.
Okay, do you think it's sad that he was molested by
I do, go, no, stop. And then okay, you're going to the audience. Jesus Christ. First of all, you're autistic spurging. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But then, like, you have to take it there. Like, seriously?
Okay, I was just wondering, did Rich, are you aware, because I'm just trying to process this, he said that he let everybody know, but are you aware that he admits to orchestrating everything that happened between JB?
He's trolling.
No. He's done it, because he's done it in Chillism. He's done it in multiple rooms. This is what he does. And he admits to, he's admitting to it right now. He's the one who sends the articles around. He's admitted to it very seriously.
Yeah, that happened. So, I can tell you. So, I heard him take claim for that. Like, in rooms I wasn't in. Now, he was actually DMing me saying, like, dude, have you seen this article about JB? I said, dude, I knew about that years ago. Like, and this was after this last bout between JB and I. No, he did not start it. We know how it started. And it was...
How did it start?
Basically, so you know Roger, right?
Right.
So, a couple of years ago, somebody had, like, I was hearing people kind of, like, talk about Roger, and, like, it was references to him being fat, and I was like, how do you guys know this? And he's like, oh, he used to come on here, his real name and photo, and he's like, yeah, dude, remember that podcast he did with so-and-so? Because he did a podcast with somebody else on the app. But he did the podcast using his real name, just like how he used to use his real name on the app. And I was like, oh, dude. So there was like a room where he was doing like a fat tax. He's like, a poll, like, should we tax fat people? And I've always thought he was an asshole and a bully, but I ended up basically thinking to myself, like, oh, dude, I've seen a picture of that motherfucker. And so I went onto YouTube. I took a screenshot of the video of his face, and then I went into his room, and then I changed it to my PTR while I was on stage, and he ended up like kicking me out of the room like a minute later. And then he like eventually left the app that day, and then I was basically so. Fast forward the next day.
Didn't get that YouTube link from Rich?
No, I had this YouTube link from years ago.
Okay.
Rich had nothing to do with this. So this, I can tell you who gave it to me, but I'm not going to, because this person's not involved right now.
That's okay. Yeah, don't do that.
And so, no, I just had to go back and like my history, and then I could see the video. And so this was a couple years ago. Because the video is about 3 or 4 years old. And so I ended up taking a screenshot from that.
Pepe, can I ask you a question?
Hold on, let me finish real quick.
Got it.
I'll let you go afterwards. And then I ended up taking a screenshot of it. Now, the next day I wake up and JB has a room about me. And he's saying that... Oh, he called. Now this is where I ended up kind of going sideways with him. So I'm listening on anonymous mode, and I hear him like,